At any given time, 10,000 people live here, coming from right across Africa. Like in any refugee camp, boredom, isolation and frustration contribute to an increase in abuse, particularly against women and children. Here, the Malawi Red Cross is leading efforts to rally the camp community against gender-based violence.
When we talk of wife battering, most of the women are abused by their spouses. And of recent, we have also learned that most of the girls are being impregnated while they are still like 13 to 16 years old.
And every month maybe we record cases about 20, 30, so it's really pathetic in this camp.
Amakumana ndi nkanza kwambiri chifukwa choti mwina akasowa kandi sopo kandi chani akonza kumana ndi mzibambo wina mmalo moti mzibambo uja mutandize maolele koma bambo uja afuna kuti agone naye mwana uja akagona naye basa amupasa mimba akampasa mimba mwina amafuna kuti amupitise kandi kuti amuchose mimba ija.
Some people of Africans think that being a man it means you have power for everything. You can do whatever you want.
This is Bunda Maloba. She's been living here since 2001. She tells us that when she was still in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, that her marriage was happy. But the frustration of life in this camp, she says, saw her husband change.
He took a knife and started cutting my face and even my back. Well-wishers took me to the hospital where I stayed for 1 week. But when I was discharged, my husband was not happy to see me living again. After coming from the hospital, he closed the door. I didn't know that he had boiled some water. And he took me and he put my buttocks in hot water, in boiling water. I had no chance to escape because the door was locked.
Reports have also shown that there's an increase in the gender-based violence in the camps. So as a Red Cross, we definitely need to take care or to get involved in that. That's why I've decided to make sure that the Red Cross is also involved. And after all, this is not only a problem in the camps, but also possibly countrywide.
As Malawi Red Cross Society, we are doing our gender-based violence activities in 2 areas. We are doing prevention and response. In prevention, what we are doing is we conduct open days whereby we sensitize the community on the dangers of gender-based violence. We distribute some pamphlets on the messages on gender-based violence. We also conduct trainings. We have got our committee, Anti-Gender-Based Violence Committee, comprising of the nationalities which are found here in Dzaleka refugee camp. We train that community, empower it to conduct education on gender-based violence in the camp in the languages that are spoken here in the camp.
What we do is actually find out what actually happened and then try to mediate that case if ever we can bring in that sort of a solution of mediation or psychosocial counseling if it is possible. But if it is more serious, what we do actually is to see how we can help this survivor. And if it is really serious, what we do is we open up the case and then go through with it to the court so that the court should see the justice of the case itself.
The police have established this safe house. Women affected by gender-based violence can come here whilst their situation is resolved by the committees or by the authorities.
I took my matter to my case to police, and thereafter I was referred to the court, which gave me a divorce letter because I no longer wished to stay with this man. Thereafter I presented my problems to the Red Cross, and after they asked me what skills I have, I told them that I can do business. We have noted that most of the women who are abused, they fail to make a right decision on themselves because they lack empowerment. They don't have the resources to stand on their own. So what we do is we have a discussion with them on what best they can do. If they tell us what they need, we try to look for support for them, especially like giving them small income generating activities. And sometimes if we have some materials which are needed at the home, like household materials, we provide them with those materials.
What kind of business would you like to do?
What I want is to have some money so that I start buying firewood from the forest and resell here in the camp, and also to start buying second-hand clothes in town and sell them here in the camp, especially warm clothes, because here it is very cold.
The key players in GBV are the refugees themselves. If we talk of staff violating a refugee, we will talk refugees against refugees. So the key stakeholders, the main stakeholders in GB fight are the refugees themselves.
Muona ndizimene tukudandaula kwambiri fazimai azibamba kufuna chani.
Yeah, it is really having an impact in the sense that at first these people were not coming in with the reports. You know, they were victimized and stay with it on their own families. But now, upon trying to sensitize them and the way we are handling the cases, we see that a lot of the people are coming in reporting to us. So it really shows that there is an impact on that.
On prevention, we can say there is a change because this time people are able to go and report violence, because in the past people we are hiding so many gender-based violence cases, but because of the sensitization we have done, there is a change. We have noted an increase in reported cases.
You can see some of these GBV problems have been, previously has been a big problem, but now it has been reduced, you know. And you know, even the people in the camp, they have built confidence amongst themselves. That's why any case cannot go to Red Cross, they have to go to the committee. And the committee has to handle the case. Whatever decision the committee makes on the case, they take it serious, because they know that Red Cross already empowered these people with the responsibility.
So as a Red Cross involved in humanitarian activities, we have a part to play in trying to alleviate those who have been affected by the gender-based violence in the camp.